I love the flavor. Wow. Come on, babe.
Delicious. Oh.
Taste it. Yes, that is my tub on its side. I cannot tell you what has happened this afternoon. Oh my God. Did I really pay for wine in a can? Hey, Erica and Jason from TimetoShrink. We're gonna take you along with us on our day today. It's gonna be a full day of eating and just kind of hanging out with us. I am super psyched for today, y'all, because today is my first day in 9 weeks going out into the world. I have been on our boat and I've been in my house. That is it. I'm pretty high risk, and so I have not been out, but I decided that I just really want to get out. Our plans for today are going grocery shopping. We're going to go to Costco. We haven't been in over a month, and we're probably going to need to go to Aldi to get a few things as well. I'm not sure what they have, what it's looking like. I don't know, we shall see. Other than that, we'll just kind of do a full day of eating. I have started kind of a new plan for myself. I am weighing 175 pounds, which is 2 pounds above my high limit that I allow for myself. I usually hang out around 171. That's kind of where my body's happy. As low as 168, but 175 is 2 pounds over 173, which is the upper limit I allow for myself. So I decided to try some intermittent fasting. I have not done that in a really ever consistently because I tend to stay up really late, and late night eating is a thing for me. So I am going to try an experiment where I intermittent fast by eating from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. I know ideally eating late at night is still not ideal. It's still not ideal. But if I'm up until 2 a.m., which is kind of the habit that my body's been in, then that's a long time of not eating in the evening, and I'm just setting myself up for failure. So I decided I'm going to try this intermittent fasting where I eat in the later part of the day and don't eat during the first part of the day, because frankly it's pretty easy for me not to eat in the morning and during the middle of the day. I tend to eat just because I'm bored more than because I'm hungry during that time. So I am just gonna wait until evening and eat from 6 to 11. So Jason will show you what he's eating during the daytime. For me, it's gonna be Zip Fizz. And again, Zip Fizz does have 2 carbs. I drink it in 32 ounces over a while, but it is not a true water fast. I'm not saying that it is, but this is just what I'm gonna try to see if I'm controlling my total calories and my total carbs a little bit better. So what is that person doing? There's a middle lane, idiot. Good gravy. People do not know how to drive, y'all. People do not know how to drive. Anyways, I'm trying to get a Zip Fizz in. It's about 12:30. We're gonna hit the Costco and then Aldi, and when we get home, I'm guessing Jason is probably gonna eat when we get home. Have you eaten yet today?
Yeah, I've had veg.
You showed him. Okay. I haven't seen what Jason's eaten, but he has already eaten. So this next segment will be Jason's first part of the day.
Good morning, Hazel. Are you up to mischief, or do you want to come in? You want to come in? Hey, sweet girl. Hey, is it a sunny day? Is it sunny outside? Alright. Good morning. This is cup of coffee number 2. I drink it black. I'm not putting any MTC oil in it today because yesterday I did that and the fat was just too much for me. And since I'm talking to you, I hit the wrong button. I don't want 10 ounces. Let's see if this resets it. Oh yeah, look at that. Awesome. 8 ounces. Black coffee. Cup number 2. Alright, it's about 12 o'clock. I'm going to eat 3 of these cold cut roll-ups, and that's just some mayonnaise and mustard mixed together. And I sprinkled some of this Fresh Jack's peppered habanero on it. We got a 5-pack of these different Fresh Jack's peppers and salt, and they're really hot. They're really spicy, but they're just perfect to like top something like this or season something like this with a little bit of heat. So this is going to be my lunch. I'm going to eat this Kirkland chocolate peanut butter chunk bar. I'm still hungry after lunch, so I'm going to eat this. And it's the last one, but good news, we're going to Costco today.
Alright, y'all, here goes nothing. I just didn't even think. I didn't need to put makeup on. I was just getting ready to put lipstick on for y'all. Gotta go with the mask. My mom's friend made me a mask. Oh, I don't like the feeling of masks, y'all, at all. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me through this while we go shopping. Let's do it. All right, y'all, we made it out of Costco. We spent about $700, and when we get home, I'll show you everything that we got. Just got back in the car from Costco, y'all, and it is 2 o'clock. I am starving. Probably because I've just been looking at food and thinking about food for the last like 2 hours. We were in there for a long time. I'm gonna sip on this Zip Fizz and keep pushing. I would like to wait until 6 to break my fast, but if I'm still starving, I may break it at 5. We shall see.
Oh my gosh.
Hand sanitizer. Well, y'all, we made it out of Costco. We survived. About $700 later, so it was a long couple hours, but I thought I was gonna not do as well as I did. I thought I was gonna be more anxious. I thought I was gonna freak out, but people kept their distance and it really was fine. They had everything that we wanted. The only thing they didn't have was they had 0 steaks, they had 0 pork chops, but they did have a big long pork loin, so I got that so I can chop it up and make my own center cut pork chops basically. So that will work, and yeah, we got every single thing that we needed. So the only thing that was a little low was the beef, the ground beef, and the, not ground beef, like the steaks mainly. Red meat, thank you. Red meat is the only thing that was a little low. So we're gonna head home now. I am so hungry, probably because I've been staring at food for the last 2 hours. So I'm gonna sip on this Zip Fizz on the way home, and then we're gonna go unload all of this stuff. Very glad that I have a bunch of teenagers at home that can unload it, because we are tired and it's a lot of stuff. The boys have already started putting stuff up. This table was chock full. We had so much stuff. So we were at Costco for a while. We're gonna put all this stuff up now. It's about 3 o'clock, y'all. I'm starting in on my second Zip Fizz. I am really wanting to eat, like feeling the munchies. So not going to. I have some editing I've got to get done. I have a video I need to put up in the next couple hours. I hate when I'm this far behind. So I'm gonna work on that real quick, make my thumbnail, make my description, make my links, do all of that jazz so I can get that out to y'all tonight. It's a keto meal prep video, and then hopefully that'll kill some time so that I can eat around 5 o'clock.
All right, y'all, we just got done with all the Costco, going through the store, unpacking, freezing, cleaning up, everything. So I'm gonna drink this Zip Fizz. Let me tell you, walking through that store with those masks on, oh man, that's ridiculous. So let me find my glass, and I'm gonna make this Zip Fizz. All right, I'll tell y'all, this pink grapefruit along with the lemon lime, I think it's called lemon, they're just so refreshing, just super refreshing. I also like the iced tea, it's very refreshing, but on a summer day, nothing beats this pink grapefruit. Recording in here?
I was just gonna talk and walk.
You gotta get your purse.
Oh.
At least we gotta get the key out of it.
I got it.
You got it?
Alright, y'all, I am going to run in Greenwise, which is kind of like, if you don't have one, if you have Publix, if you live in the South, Greenwise is like the organic, higher quality ingredients that you get at Publix. Well, now they have a whole grocery store that's just for that. It's really, really cool. I really like it, and I also like that it's not as busy as the other places. Like, this is literally the parking lot. That's it. Like, that's all the cars for the whole grocery store. So you really hardly even come in contact with people. So we're gonna run in. I needed a few things that I couldn't get at Costco, not very much. We'll run in and grab what we can. Plus I need to kill some time because I am hungry today, y'all. I just wanna eat. One of the things I love here, y'all, is they have so many different great almond milks, and then like silks, and then they have a lot of the creamers that work, like Milkadamia, Nut Pods, Super Creamer, just all kinds. And then a bunch of cold brews. This is what we're here for. We're back from Greenwise, so I thought I would show y'all my little haul today that we got at Greenwise. I needed some basil for some tomato and mozzarella salad, and so I just bought a plant because we can go ahead and plant it in the ground. We're getting ready to start our summer garden. We're a little behind, but we're gonna get that done this week. So I just went in and bought a basil plant. I have been out of this for a while, and my daughter has been liking iced coffees, iced lattes, and I've been missing it. So I'm gonna break into this, momentarily and make an iced coffee. But I bought this, my favorite iced coffee blend, and then sometimes I want cashew milk and sometimes I want almond milk. I like them both. So I got a Silk Creamy Cashew, and then this is my favorite almond milk, the Califia Farms unsweetened. So 35 calories for this one and 25 for that. And they're both very low carb, if not zero. This is 0 carbs, it's actually one total carb for this, but there is also 1 gram of fiber, so it equals out to 0 net carbs. And then this one is 1 carb total. So this one does have 1 carb. Neither of them have any added sugars. It's just, you know, the carbs you get from the nuts. Then nut pods, I have never tried the hazelnut, so I thought I'd get this one to try out. And then I bought heavy cream because it was on sale and we're always needing heavy cream. This is one of my favorite bottles of wine. I usually actually get it in a can, but they had it on sale this week, so I went ahead and picked it up. It's a rosé. I'm going to hang out with some girls tonight, my soccer mama ladies. So I'm gonna take this. We got this club soda just to have for Jason and I are working on different keto cocktails. We're gonna do an episode or a series maybe of different keto cocktails to share with y'all. So we got that club soda. This is a can of rosé. It used to be a can of alcohol. I would totally scoff at. I would not do it, but they've started putting some really nice things in cans. So this is a rosé in a can, so got that. And then I've been wanting to do a sun-dried tomato cream sauce chicken type recipe that I haven't made in a while. Sun-dried tomatoes are a little bit on the carby side, so you have to watch it, but they're definitely doable, so love those. Got a thing of raspberries. We have been looking for raspberries everywhere. Berries have been hard to find here lately for some reason. I don't know why. And then they have an amazing cheese section at Greenwise, and this one was just calling my name. So this is an aged cheddar, and I just picked that up. So that was our haul from Greenwise. One of the things, I went in for almond milk and ricotta. Did not end up with the ricotta, and I ended up with much more than the almond milk, but that is all right. And I killed some time, y'all. It's about 5 o'clock. And I am so hungry. I'm gonna have an iced coffee and let that tide me over for a little bit, but probably gonna eat like actual food around 5:30. I'm supposed to go meet some of my girlfriends at 6, and this will be my, like I said, my first day out. I went to Costco, and then I'm gonna go hang out with some girls. I'm a little nervous about it because I haven't, you know, been out and about, and I know we can sit far apart and hang out, and that's the plan, but it still seems like risky. The closer it's getting, the more anxious I'm getting about it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go or not. I don't know, we'll see. Iced coffee, y'all. This is just a cup of cold brew, a cup of the Stoke cold brew, and a cup of almond milk. Then I put some sweetener in it, some sugar-free sweetener in it, and I'm gonna enjoy this.
All right, it's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna have some of these Blue Diamond almond, smokehouse almond. That's probably what, like half a cup.
Yeah, you really should measure these because these add up fast, baby.
I don't care.
Equip, which is a sister company to Perfect Keto. Y'all know I love Perfect Keto. They sent us these microgreens to test out, and this is not something I typically would seek out because I don't usually enjoy the flavor of these types of things, but it's berry flavored. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a full thing of Zip Fizz. That's backwards. I'm gonna make a full thing of Zip Fizz. This is the berry Zip Fizz, and we're gonna put a scoop of this in, and Jason and I are gonna test it out and let y'all know what our honest opinion is about it. And then also, they gave us this Prime Protein. When we taste this, we will let you know what we think of it. All right, so, I mean, it looks like microgreens. It's green and...
Smells like a farm.
Smells like a farm, yep. All right, so we're gonna get this, I don't know. We're gonna get this stirred up. Yum, yum. All right, Jason is stirring it with our little milk frother thing. It's really not a pretty color. My first advice would be put it in some stainless steel or something, not in glass, so you don't have to look at the green color that you're drinking. You're gonna spill that all over the whole kitchen.
Y'all, my wife, she don't know.
All right, so first thing we're gonna do is transfer it so that I don't have to look at it. I guess I'm going first because Jason's holding the camera. I think he did that strategically, y'all. It definitely still tastes like greens. If I really, really wanted to drink this, I could. It's not awful, but it's not something I would be like, oh, I think I'm gonna go grab some of my microgreens. I'm so excited to have those today. I'm sure they're super healthy for you. I mean, it's got 14 servings of 22 fruits and veggies in one scoop. So berries and greens and vitamins, it's really good for you stuff, but I just can't get past the greens taste. That's always my issue with these things. All right. Ugh, yeah, that's a no for me, y'all. But I totally can get behind the ingredients.
No.
Right?
Oh.
Yeah, no.
I'd rather
this
just,
is not our thing.
if that was something you needed, I'd rather just dry
Take a
scoop it
shot.
and be done with it.
Yeah, I thought maybe putting it in a full Zip Fizz would make the flavor less bad, but no. Again, I'm sure it's really great for you, and I really like this company. I'm anxious to try the other stuff, but let me show you what I am using from them already and enjoying. They sent us this immune support booster. I have not tried this yet, but I have been doing the apple cider vinegar pills, one of these a day, and then I'm also doing the grass-fed beef liver. I have not been good about taking this all day long. You're supposed to take 6 of these in a day, so like 2 at a time scattered throughout the day, and I keep forgetting. But I want to be better about taking this because liver has so many health benefits, so much good, solid, compact nutrition, and I don't eat it, so I think this is a great idea. And I'm working on curing my heartburn issues, so not only does this help with metabolism, but it really can help with heartburn and GERD. So I'm taking this once a day, and then I'm gonna add this to my regimen over this next week, and I'll let you know down the road if I notice anything from it. Again, this is probably not something that I would seek out to buy, but they sent it to me, so I'm gonna try it and give you my honest opinion. And now Jason is going to open this. While we're tasting, we're just gonna go ahead and taste everything. So we're gonna make up a protein shake with this chocolate.
I think this is gonna be good.
Yeah, I'm excited for this.
This is cocoa powder, beef, and stevia. Like,
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be good.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is put 1 scoop of this protein into 1 cup of almond milk, and we're gonna shake it up in a shaker, and then we'll taste it, and then we'll give it a whirl in the blender too and see which version we like better. I'm guessing it's gonna be better with the blender. I always think it is, but we'll see what we think of it shaken like this. All right, Jason shook this up really well in the shaker, and you can see it's still a little bit on the clumpy side. It's because this is not whey protein isolate, y'all. This is literally grass-fed beef isolate protein powder. So the quality is crazy great. I'm super excited about it.
It smells like cocoa powder.
I'm thinking we're gonna like it better in a blender, and it's super easy to throw in a blender, but I wanted to try it this shaken way first.
Yeah, I think in the blender that's gonna taste like a smoothie milkshake. That's pretty good, actually.
Oh, I love the
Pretty good.
flavor.
Just
Wow.
yeah, it's good.
I'm really surprised, y'all. Like, this is my favorite chocolate protein shake I've ever tasted, and
really
it's
good.
even a little bit clumpy. We're gonna throw some ice in here, throw it in the blender, and we'll be right back.
I like this.
Oh my gosh, I really like this. All right. Okay, y'all, it's completely blended now. It's very blended now. I just threw some ice in there. Here, try it. Come on, babe.
Delicious. Oh.
Taste it.
Yeah, that's
It is
really
like
good. It's like cocoa powder.
It's like uber chocolatey, like
Yeah.
a chocolate milkshake, not like a chocolate protein shake. Like, I am floored. Like, really floored. I really, really like this.
Yeah, and that's not a lot of ice, so it still has a very liquidy consistency. So
You could make it more icy if you wanted it more
That's
like
good.
frosty-like, but that is so good. This is gonna be my first meal of the day, y'all.
chunks are gone. It's good.
Let me tell you real quick what's in it, exactly. Per scoop, we have 4 ounces of grass-fed beef, cocoa powder, stevia, and nothing else, y'all. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so 1 rounded scoop is 110 calories. There's 30 in this container. 0.5 fat, so you could add some butter to this or some heavy cream to this if you wanted to up your fat. It has some sodium, it has some potassium, that's awesome. It has less than 1 carb and 25 grams of protein, y'all. Oh my gosh. I wish I had had this in my life after I had weight loss surgery and I was struggling to find a protein that I actually liked. This is it. We're gonna be ordering the vanilla so we can try it too. This is, I can't tell y'all how much I like this. I just can't. Oh my gosh. I was trying to finish talking to y'all, but Jason wants to make his own. So that tells you how much we like this. He's choosing to make his own. Like, oh my gosh, y'all. I know I sound excited, but I want to convey how excited I am, y'all, because I was not expecting this. I was not expecting to love this. I really was not, y'all. Okay, I almost finished my iced coffee, y'all, before we made this protein shake, but I'm thinking that instead of almond milk, you could do just straight stoked cold brew with this and you have like an iced coffee, or just do the almond milk and the coffee and then the powder and have like a chocolate like mocha latte type thing iced. All the possibilities. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. They did give me a code for y'all and I need to go find it and put it in the link below. I'm totally gonna put it because you need to go try this, y'all. Love the apple cider vinegar pills, those are great, but I am in love with this protein powder. This is gonna be my new protein powder, y'all. Yay! Y'all, look behind me. Yes, that is my tub on its side. I cannot tell you what has happened this afternoon. Oh my God, this could have been so bad. I walked in here. This tub was not on its side. It was regular like it should be. And then all around it was blue water. Okay, last night I used a bath bomb that had like a greenish color. So it was the entire tub was completely full. I have no idea how all of it drained out except for a little bit. It could have done, I mean, look how huge this tub is. It could have leaked this entire tub. It would have flooded my entire bathroom, my entire bedroom. I was so blessed that almost all of it went away before it leaked, but it started leaking right here where this connects to this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all. All right, here's the story.
All right, we're having sort of a plumbing disaster today. There was water coming out from underneath the tub. Plumbing has come apart at the drain there.
Adventures in plumbing are continuing. My bathtub is scooted like way farther than I even know it moved, which I guess is really the problem. And Daddy and Jason are back here trying to figure it out. Oh my goodness. Why? Oh, it's all watery under here, y'all. Yeah, oh my gosh. Did the plumbers need to have secured it somehow? Is that why? I mean, the whole tub just moves?
Well, the plumber wasn't going to secure it, is the thing.
Who does that? The house was built by people. We didn't put it in.
I would think the plumber...
I think you might should call our contractor and ask about this.
I can't imagine it just sits...
Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm very worried about my tub situation. Y'all know how important a bath is to this girl. Oh my gosh. I think we might need to be calling our contractor. I don't understand why the tub is not secured at all. I mean, obviously if it's not secured, it's gonna move a little bit, and over time, all that little movement is gonna make the pipe come undone again and again and again, I would think. I don't know. I'm nervous.
Well, yeah, it's just
You're being a bad girl? Did you get it out?
It's just a cord.
Y'all, we're having all kinds of trouble today. Hazel just ripped a cord out of Jack's computer. But what I came in here to show you is Jack is not done. He's playing with this, but he is working on this really cool little like bar sign type thing for our future video series that we're doing, the keto speakeasy or different keto cocktail ideas. How cool is that looking? He's not done, but I love it. And here's what the dog did. You can hardly see it with the lighting, but
It's supposed to look like that.
yeah, she pulled the USB right out of the computer. Silly hate. All right, y'all, I ended up not going to my thing. I ended up having a really bad tummy for about an hour and a half, but I'm feeling better now. Just anxious about the whole plumbing issue in my tub. But it'll be good. I am going to have this wine that I showed y'all that I got at Greenwise, a wine in a can. Every time I go to have a wine in a can, I'm like, did I really pay for wine in a can? But they have really stepped up their game, and so many of them that I've tried have been really, really good. So we're gonna try this one. I don't know if the light is showing it very well, but it's so pretty. I picked it because it was so pretty. The packaging got me, y'all. All right, let's try it. On another note, how cute is my basil and my mint in these little containers? So cute in the windowsill.
All right, I know this looks worse. This looks bad, but it's not bad at all. We just had a broken flange on the drain here that caused a little bit of leaking. So I've taken the drain assembly apart just to tip the tub up to let this foam dry out, because there was a good amount of water under it. So I'm gonna let that foam dry out undernight for these feet that it actually sits on.
This plastic is sliding on the tile really easily. So if we can make it grip, then maybe it won't pull on the plumbing.
Yeah, so it looks disastrous. It's really gonna be a simple fix though.
Yay!
Breathe.
I was so worried, y'all. I'm gonna have 2 hot dogs that I just reheated up with a piece of cheese, and I put some of this garlic aioli mustard sauce on top. That is what I'm going to have for at least the first part of my dinner. We have a completely stuffed refrigerator, so we're doing leftovers tonight. I had those hot dogs, and Jason's trying to figure out what he's gonna have.
Stuff out and eating whatever's
There's barbecue,
left.
there's hamburgers. Just need to
That's what I'm eating.
make yourself a little snack plate of lots of stuff.
All right, this is me clearing out the fridge. That's barbecue with our homemade barbecue sauce. That's buffalo chicken dip. I'm just eating it cold with a fork, and then leftover burger with mustard on it.
My exciting Sunday night, y'all. I'm gonna sit here and edit, and I just got that wine cold enough, so I'm gonna drink a glass of wine. Super exciting Sunday night. I am sitting in my room. The lighting is terrible. I'm sorry, y'all, but this is that cheese I got at the Greenwise Market earlier today, and I decided to have some. This is 21 grams of it, and I'm just gonna kind of chew on this while I am editing, but it is really, really tasty. I'm glad I got it. This cheese was freaking delicious. I'm having another 30 grams. So good. All right, so it's imported Mimolette cheese. I don't know how you say that. It's a hard cheese that's cave aged for 12 months. This is so good. If you see it anywhere, I highly suggest you grab it. My daughter said it doesn't taste good. She said it tastes like styrofoam. I have no idea what she's talking about. I think it's delicious. All right, y'all. Our kitchen is kind of a disaster, but I'm gonna try and just show you what I'm eating. I am feeling really, really snacky, and so I also need some more protein. This has been like my go-to lately when I feel snacky and I need protein. Yeah, it's kind of a junk food. It really is kind of a keto junk food. There are a lot of ingredients. It's not amazing for you. I'm not trying to tell you that it is, but if you need a snack and you want to reach for Cheetos, oh my gosh, y'all. This Twin Peaks nacho cheese. I have bought the jalapeno nacho cheese before. Absolutely loved it. I like this one just as much. 21 grams of protein and 2 carbs for an entire cup. So I'm gonna have a cup of this now. So this is what it looks like. It's an entire cup. Like, that's a really nice serving for only 2 grams of carbs and 21 grams of protein. I am gonna have one of these keto bars. It's 2 grams of net carbs. I really don't have the carbs left because I had that wine. Probably shouldn't have it, but I don't wanna not tell y'all that I'm having it. So let's taste. It's good. It just tastes like a regular ice cream bar. It's supposed to be sea salt caramel. I don't think it tastes super caramely. It just tastes like a chocolate ice cream bar. 2 net carbs, y'all. I think 170 calories. Okay, y'all. I had about 1/4 of this. I really like the chocolate coating. I don't really like the ice cream. I think the sea salt caramel ice cream has like a really weird taste. So I'm gonna be good. And because this is not really good, I'm not gonna eat it. Typically, I would just eat it anyways, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna go see if Jason wants it. If not, it's gonna go in the trash. I think Jason will probably eat it though. Let's go see. See what you think. I like the chocolate a lot. the ice cream, it's supposed to be sea salt caramel. It has like a weird taste to me. And normally I would just eat it anyways, but I'm not going to. So if you want it, you can have it. If not, we can trash it. We can return the rest. Or you could drop it all over the floor. What do you think?
Yeah, I taste the sea salt caramel.
I think it has a weird taste, the ice cream. You like it?
I think the chocolate's weirder than the ice cream.
Oh, I like the chocolate part, not that. Anyways, all right, I'll let you have that. So that was our adventure today. We got up to a lot. I had my first outing. We almost had a disaster. We kind of figured it out. It was a day. We are both freaking exhausted. So it's like 10 o'clock. We are so exhausted. The day is over. I need to wash my face off and go to bed. I will talk to y'all again really soon. Bye, y'all. Be blessed.